It's Friday! It's Friday! We made it, everyone. It's 4:20 in Las Vegas. It's a beautiful afternoon. Happy Friday, everyone. This is Lisa Chastain, and I am coming to you live from the WCOBM TV studio in Las Vegas on the Geeks Are Sexy platform, and this is Money is Sexy. I'm so grateful to be here with my guest this afternoon, Glenda Compton. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. So I have a lot to talk about on this show. I'll be here on the next hour, but Glenda's here with me first. And I have to say, Glenda, when I first met you, and I've met you a few times before this interview, but I felt my experience of you was I felt loved and at peace and calm and just so invited into your space and so accepted in your space. So I thank you for that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and I don't even know a ton about you, but I just knew, I said, I have to have you on my show. I want my group, my crew, my tribe, and so many of you are already watching this. Erica, Natalia, Ashley, Sean, Javier, Aaron, you follow me and you're in my world, and Glenda is someone you absolutely positively need to know, want to know. So,
thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So let's spend some time getting to know you.
Okay.
Glenda and I had coffee last week, so I won't spill all of her secrets. I'm just going to ask some questions, and I'll let her share to you who you are. But first things first, you were born and raised in Las Vegas.
Yes, I was.
I won't share what year, right?
Yeah, Battleborn.
Battleborn.
Yeah, I know.
All the locals. What's up with that? That's awesome.
Yeah, it's interesting. When I was growing up, we were called desert rats.
Okay.
I don't know where that came from.
I think we're still called desert rats, too. Yeah, I think so.
I still hear that, yeah.
I think so. So what part of town did you grow up on?
The east. The east side.
So like Sunrise Mountain area?
Not that, well, I guess southeast. DI, Boulder Highway.
That's right.
It was close to the outskirts of town, so.
At that time it was.
Yeah,
For sure. Did you go to Crystal Palace on Boulder Highway?
Oh yeah. Yes. That was always fun. Friday nights.
So I was a part of the Rancho crew. I went to the Rancho skating. Like I was born on that side of town.
Right.
But the Boulder
I used to go to that one too. Because
you?
my grandma lived over on that Lamb and Nellis.
Okay. Well, cool. So you've got Vegas roots. And you lived up on the top of Mount Charleston for how long?
About 17 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, so that at that time was like way out there.
It was.
What was it like growing up, or not growing up per se, but what was it like living so far away from the town?
Well, it was wonderful. It was wonderful because you had the different lifestyles and that. And at that time, Mount Charleston was very small. There weren't as many cabins or anything else up there.
Right.
And so you just... it was like a really close, intimate group. It was fun. However, when you wanted to come down off the mountain, then it was like pack.
Took forever. Where was the closest grocery store?
Yeah, you got that on the way out. At that time, oh my goodness, that was Rancho and, Decatur. Right, with Decatur and
Rancho,
there was a couple,
right By the drive-in movies right there. So all of you Vegas locals, you're getting a bit of history, right? You remember those intersections and those places. I remember driving out to Mount Charleston all the time when I was growing up, and so it's just it's just a great piece of our history, and you're a great piece of history in Vegas, and so that's part of your roots here. But tell us what right now. So we're going to talk about your company.
Okay.
But what is it that you're really geeking out about right now?
Well, right now what I'm really geeking out about is my garden.
Okay. Ooh, tell me more. I love gardens.
Want to have a red plum tree planted. So, because we have pomegranate and lemon, lime, almond. We were debating if it was a nectarine or a peach.
Okay.
In there. And
what is
grapes.
it? Do you know?
We have a lot of grapes.
Oh,
so,
you do? So y'all, things grow in Vegas.
They do, especially
They do.
with it. And also to start my garden, my herb garden, and do something with that this year.
So tell me more about herbs. We had this conversation. I know I'm getting closer to 40, and I'm starting to awaken more. So I've always really thought that it was important to take care of myself, and I've been eating vegetarian for a really long time. But when we talked about herbs, I'm not as well educated about that. But that's something, I have a lot of millennial clients and I have a millennial audience. And I think that's something that they're really interested in, eating organic, taking care of their bodies. What is it about herbs that really excites you and something that they need to know?
Well, with herbs, I think that they have everything that we need. Mother Nature provided this. The old wise tales, they didn't know why things worked. However, they did work.
Right.
And now scientifically, they're finding out how they work. And, it was just that intuitive feeling that people had. And they ate them and you got better. And so that's one of the things I love, because it is a natural source from Mother Nature with all the nutrients and the vitamins and everything else that, on this wonderful planet that is provided for us.
That's true. We have everything that we need, is what I'm hearing you say.
We do.
We have everything that we need. And so you coach and mentor clients, and so moving into your business, being an herbalist, is that what you call it?
I'm a certified herbalist, a certified fermentationist, for people who don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is. Tell me.
Well, it is probiotic foods such as sauerkraut, pickles, kimchi. Those are all the probiotics that are really great for the gut health and that we need. It's very simple and easy to make. And so certified fermentationist. And I incorporate those into my practice.
So you teach people, and I actually just saw, it was a Facebook, who knows if it's like real news, but I saw a Facebook article today that said that Parkinson's is actually, they're saying it doesn't start in the brain, it starts in the gut. And so you're someone who can teach, and there are I have a client who is gluten-free and she has celiac disease. And so are you someone that can teach people how to regain balance? Because there are a lot of ways that we are out of whack in our stomachs, in the way that we eat. So is that something that you coach clients on?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. Because they say that 80% of our hormones is in our gut, that's directly to the brain. It's connected. It has that connection.
Sure.
So if you can straighten out the gut and balance that out, then it takes away a lot of the symptoms, the inflammation, and you can really get to optimal health.
Optimal health is so important. It's so important. And I think even now for the millennial generation, more than ever, they have seen big pharma ruin people's lives. They've seen cancer research now saying it's not the cancer that kills people, it's the chemotherapy. I mean, not that you're looking to diagnose people, but how do people get started on this path? They want to eat natural, they want to be clean, they want to be organic. What are the first things that you can tell people? What can they do?
Well, one of the big things, it's so simple, it's just drink water. Just start with water.
Right?
No, a lot of people don't drink that because it can start to cleanse, you want to get out the toxins and that type of a thing. But however, it's like little baby steps. Don't ever jump into anything, gung-ho, because your body can have that reaction. It's going to cause more inflammation in the body. It's going to bloat you out more and make you feel miserable and have adverse reactions, which you don't want to have. You want to do it very calm and soothing, and it's so simple. And it's just one of those things, as I said, the baby steps, just working it out. And looking at diet, is one thing. However, you also want to balance your life. So with one of the things, it's if you could be eating really healthy and you can have a good relationship, but if you're not happy at your job or your finances are in trouble,
who knows that?
And that type of thing, it's not going to work. Things aren't going to change.
So what you're saying is it's not enough just to eat right, and I imagine this is things that you work on with your clients with. Is it's not enough just to cleanse your gut. It's not enough just to eat right, but you need to make sure that holistically your life is in balance, and you help your clients be holistic in their approach.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I love that.
Well-being for the whole being is my
well-being for the whole being.
My little slogan.
I love that. And so I mentor and coach women in particular with their money and their finances. So that's just one piece of the pie.
Absolutely.
But I think that what you bring so much wisdom and so much breadth of knowledge. You have the herbs, you have the fermentation, you've got the life experience. Y'all, if you're looking for a mentor in your health, I can't help you. I'm not an expert. But if you want someone who can help you get started in the right direction, eating the right foods, checking in with your stress levels, making sure things that are balanced, you're not jumping off the cliff, but just step by step, Glenda, I think you're a great resource.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you
so much.
So how can people get a hold of you? Where can they go?
Glenda Holistic Mentor on Instagram or www.glendaholisticmentor.com. Glenda Holistic Mentor. Made it simple.
Got it.
So on all the platforms, yes.
Okay, so they can find you, they can schedule a call.
Yes, and I am revamping my website a little bit. However, there is a place where you can go and pop up and you can schedule a discovery consultation with me, and we can discuss things, see if we're a fit.
Absolutely. So if you're ready to take your health to the next level, Glenda's a great resource. I'm so grateful that you're on the show today.
Thank you.
My mission is to help and inspire millennial women everywhere to take on their lives, and I think that you're a great resource for them, and we'll hope to have you on the show again.
Thank you. I'd love to come back.
Okay, awesome. Okay, tune in. This is segment 1 of many segments today on Geeks Are Sexy. We're going live until 5 o'clock. This is Lisa Chastain on the Geeks Are Sexy show. Money is sexy. Glenda's here to help with your health, and we'll see you right back here for segment 2 in just a few minutes.